Did you turn it off and back on again? I don't know about you, but I get tired of hearing that when I call tech support. But why do we do that? Let's explain. So when you call an internet service provider like Broadlink, the company that I happen to manage and run, the first thing we're going to ask you, and we are getting to the point where we're not asking you if you've done it. We will talk you through doing it again because we want to be so sure that this step has not been missed. You know why? Because we roll so many trucks and we spend all the money to send somebody to people's houses. And the first thing they'll do when they get there is unplug the power, plug it back in, like, wow, it just came on. And the customer's like, I already did that. And you kind of know they didn't do that because you can see the logs and they didn't do that. So why does this fix things? Well, because here's a cable modem. This is a big honking cable modem. This is one of those Aris Touchstone 2472s. This has phone and internet. It has a router built into it, Wi-Fi, crappy Wi-Fi. We use our own Wi-Fi stuff. But anyway, it has all that built into it. It has a router, has a lot of things going on up in here. And, it is really a computer. It's got computer chips in it. It's got memory. It's got all of these different things that happen. It's got software running on it. And if you've ever ran a computer, you know that when the thing gets slow and stops responding to things, what do you need to do? You need to reboot it. You turn it off and back on again. Cyrano laughs. He gets on here and he's always talking about, hey, you've reached IT. Have you turned it off and back on again? And it's a common thing that's always said. And we say it all the time because it works. 99 times out of 100, if you call your support and they talk you through, that's the first thing they're going to talk you through is rebooting your stuff. In fact, there's some companies that they won't even talk to you until they've confirmed you've done this, because that is so important. And it's all electronics. It's not that there's something wrong with the service. Now, if you're having to do it every day, multiple times a day, there's either something wrong with the device or something wrong in the network. And that's kind of why I'm bringing this all full circle, because you can have an older computer in your home or in your network or an older device. God forbid if you've got an original Wii, a Nintendo Wii that is running on wireless B. I don't even know how it's even work. I think they've shut that network down, but those used to be a big problem. People would connect those to the network. It would revert the whole thing to wireless B and everything would crash. Or you could have a device like an old phone. I've seen a lot of older Android phones, or even some newer Android phones that are cheaper built that have bad issues with the security encryption, and they get hung up and it'll crash the whole network. What you got to do is you got to reboot it. It's not that there's something wrong with your network or anything else. There may be something in the network causing a problem. So reboot it, kicks everything off, makes everything reconnect, all new connections, all new communication, and it all starts all over, and it should be fine. Now, if you're having that happen often, like I'm saying, check everything in your network. Turn everything off in your network. Power it completely off. Disconnect it from power that connects to your network. Turn them on one at a time and see which one breaks it. That happens a lot, and we do that a lot. We'll talk them through that if that's one of the last things we just can't come up with. A power surge can send things all out of whack, send things out of sync. It's about the best way I can explain it. But that power cycle is important. I've got here in my hands a Linksys AC1000. These guys were notorious for needing to be rebooted. I don't even know what I've got it here for. It's brand spanking new in the box. Well, no, I guess it's not. It's dirty. So it's got a brand new box though. But these guys right here would overheat, and you'd have to shut them off, and you'd have to turn them back on, or they would just get some sort of a software bug in them, and you have to reboot them pretty frequently. Belkins, oh my gosh, the old Belkin routers, they're really bad. You got a Belkin router, throw it in the garbage. Go get a real router, and don't spend less than $100 for a router. In fact, if you've got a house that's bigger than 1,000 square feet, don't go get a router. Go get you a nice little mesh system, a couple pods, you're golden. If you don't know what I'm talking about, reach out to me. I'll talk you through it. I've got some videos down in my feed. You can check those out. They'll talk about everything you need to know about mesh networking. It's great. I'm a firm believer in it for the home users. Have a great day.